Hey guys, it's Loki. I asked you guys to send me a bunch of asks a few hours ago, and I would reply to them in a video and then post it so you guys could get to know me a little bit better. I have tried doing this video 50 times. Something always happens or I mess up, so let's pray to whatever deity that you believe in that this goes well. Okay, first ask. Most of these asks are from Ren, or Muffin Alien, by the way. Just so you know. Please go follow her. She's really sweet, and I love her, and she's been my friend for, like, forever. She's great. Please follow Ren. But anyways, Ren sent most of these messages, so I'm not even going to bother to list who sent them. It's just Ren. Just know that it's probably Ren. First ask is, who on Tumblr would be in your squad? And if there's, I don't know if there's, like, a number limit on that, but, Muffin Alien, The Hawk, Bipo Dameron, Vian Doom, I think her URL is right now. I know her in person. I don't really talk to her on Tumblr, I guess. But anyways, she's in there. Murder She Has to Update. Poopy Pony, Chainsaws and Battle Axes. That's it. Who would win, Zeus's Thunder or Thor's Hammer? I could probably look in my mythology textbook right now and probably get a good answer that's not biased, but because I don't have time for that, and I am incredibly biased, I'm going to say Thor's Hammer, because Mjolnir is great and Thor is pure. Zeus is on my shit list permanently, forever. Top 10 Marvel characters, in no particular order. Gwen Stacy, Peter Parker, Bucky Barnes, Rogue, Natasha Romanoff. Oh god, did I say Peter Parker? I'm gonna say, no, I did. This is really hard, guys. Loki. That's probably an important one. I feel like I should know that one. Loki, Wolverine, both Wolverines, Laura and Logan, Verity Willis, Storm. Not too bad. It's really hard to narrow that down. Top 10 favorite comics, again, in no particular order, because I really don't pick favorites well. I make them bad decisions. Spider-Gwen, Agent of Asgard, The Umbrella Academy, Uncanny X-Men, because every bit of it is just beautiful. I love it. It's so stupid in the beginning. It's, like, ridiculous. I love it. A-Force, All New Wolverine, Deadpool, which I haven't read in a really long time. Birds of Prey was really good. It's a really old one. Hawkeye vs. Deadpool. Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn is actually tied with Hawkeye because they're both really great. And I can't really narrow down anything that I like to just a small select few. Trying to unlock my phone so I can read these. Tell a cool story. This forever ago, back before my girlfriend and I were dating. I should probably tell you now. I live in the middle of nowhere. Like, nowhere. I don't have street lamps on part of my street because I'm past the city limit. Like, we get to the city limit and then, like, the town, and then in that town is no street lamps on my street. I'm in the middle of nowhere. We decided, as it's getting dark out, we should go for a walk and go to Family Video, which is all the way in town, which is about 30 minutes away walking distance. And it's also a video rental store, which is actually relatively new. Don't know how it's still running, but it is. Anyways, we decided to walk down there, spend like an hour in Family Video just looking at stuff. We don't even get anything, because apparently you have to have an ID and have to be over 18 to get anything from there, and I was not at the time. Noticing that it's getting dark, we both look at each other and said, you know what's a good idea? We should go get pizza, because we're idiots. And we go get pizza, and it's dark out. And we think, well, if we go to Little Caesars, it'll be quick, it'll be easy, we'll just get a pizza and go. It is not that easy. We buy a pizza, and we buy a 2-liter soda of Diet Coke, actually, and find out that we have to wait 20 minutes for a pizza. Finally get our pizza, eat like a slice or two each out of it, realize what time it is, realize how late it is, panic, start running home with a pizza and a 2-liter soda. And as we're running, we ditched the pizza in somebody's yard. I think the house was for sale or whatever, but that pizza got left in their yard, and I feel so bad about that. I still feel guilty about leaving that pizza in somebody's yard. Also, the fact that we ditched the pizza and not the 2-liter soda still don't understand our thought process there, but we ditched the pizza. I should probably tell you this. There's this huge cemetery towards my house walking, which is across from like a playground. But there, like, even though it's in city limits, there's still not a lot of street lamps on it, and it's on this huge hill. And we get to the top of that hill, and we drop the soda. It's just going down at ridiculous speeds, tracing after the soda in the dark, where we could have gotten murdered or hit by a car because we were stupid and weren't paying attention. Trying to catch this so I can just run home. Finally catch it after like 10 minutes of trying to find wherever the fuck it went. And run home just in time to get there, just in time to see my dad getting ready to pull out and come looking for us. So we lucked out. And that's the only cool story that I can think of. I'm not a cool person. I don't do cool things. And I'm sorry if I misled you to thinking that I'm a cool person who does cool things. My opinion about cheese is that cheese is great. Most cheeses are excellent and go well with everything. And if you have the option to put cheese on something, I recommend it because cheese is good for you. Unless it's like Limburger, which is awful and disgusting, and please never eat Limburger cheese. It's terrible, just don't do it. If I could go on vacation anywhere, where would you go? I'd probably go to Japan, which is probably the most stereotypical answer that anyone could ever give. But it's a beautiful country, and I would just love to tour it and see the land. Its scenery is beautiful, and I love being near the water, near the ocean anyways, and living where I live. I don't actually get to be around water a lot, like in a body of water. I mean, I have a bathtub, but like being around like a huge body of water, I've only seen the ocean like twice in my life. So I feel like that'd be really exciting to go see this beautiful island nation that has its own unique, beautiful culture, and be able to explore that and see their landscapes, and experience that. I think that would be fun. I'm almost at the end of this. What is your favorite book and why? My favorite book, which I'm actually kind of glad, before I answer this, I'm actually really glad I got this asked because I have a lot of problems with depression and going to school and working and doing stuff at home that I need to do, and a lot of other mental illnesses that I'm not entirely sure that I have, but it's, since I don't go to therapy, but I know there's a high possibility of me having them, and I get kind of, with all that stress, it's very hard for me to, in the past few years, to be able to sit down and read and enjoy myself like I used to, with books, like thick books and various different kinds of books that aren't just comic books. And I haven't looked at my bookshelf really in the past like 2 years. I feel like I've set my knickknacks and books that I've gotten for Christmas or my birthday up there and haven't touched them in a very long time. And it was really nice to be able to go look at my bookshelf and be able to look through the books that I have and remember what certain stories were about, or what my experiences with certain books were, and how I enjoyed reading them. And I'm thankful for that, and I'm glad someone asked me this so I could actually get back into that and have the urge to read again. But back to the question, my favorite book is called Bunny Drop, which is a manga that I got when I was 13 or 14. I got it I think it was for my 14th birthday, from my sister, when Borders was closing. And it's by Yumi Unita, and it's about this guy who really doesn't do anything in life. He has a job, but he doesn't really have any relationships. He's just kind of by himself, and his grandfather passes away. And obviously he goes to the funeral, and everyone in their family finds out that his grandfather had an illegitimate child. And everyone's kind of treating this little girl who's like 6 years old, I think it says in the book. She's about 6 years old, and everyone's kind of treating her like this parasite, like this leech, like it's this big, huge problem that they don't know how to handle, and he gets upset, and the main character takes her in and tries to raise her. And it's really sweet and cute, and I'm not sure what about it really pulls me in, but I've read it like 50 times. It's adorable, and I love it. And it's by far my favorite manga ever. It's great, and it's realistic, and it's super cute. And I need to go through and reread it again and find the others. And this is definitely, if like, I mean, it's not a book, but it's really one of the very few books that I can really go back and read continuously, and it's by far my favorite. So that is everything, I think, and I finally got through this video. I'm sorry that it is almost 11 minutes long, and you had to suffer through this, but thanks for sending me asks, and maybe if you guys send me a bunch more, I'll do another one. Who knows? I've got nothing better to do with my life on a Tuesday night, so why not? Thanks, guys. Bye.